Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Grit and Grace. It's Saturday, July 1st, 2017. I cannot believe July 1st. It's come so quickly. But that reminds me that, not only is it, of course, a holiday celebration weekend, it happens to be, we're halfway through it, right? We're officially halfway through 2017. Can you believe it, Jen?
Let's not talk about that.
She's like, I'm not ready to talk about that. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. As you can imagine, 8 to 9 every Saturday morning, you can find Jen and I coming on, just sharing about everything going on with our lives. And we love spotlighting some guests, don't we?
Absolutely.
So let's get it started. We've got a lot in store. In fact, it is our July 4th celebration show. I love that. Love that. So we're going to have a great time. We've got a special guest, and we have so much activity going on. So we're just going to hop into it. So, Jen, real quick, updates on your week. Everything going well for you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad?
Yeah.
Everything's pretty even, Stevens? Nothing?
Yeah, except I don't have any jewelry on today, and that's really kind of bothering me.
Oh, that's right. And of course, I was talking to Jen right before she came on, and she said something about it. It reminded me, I felt like that too. Now, I can't, of course, I'm not a fan of, being able to wear the earrings with the headphones, but you have you don't mind at all. You're like, no, I'm good with it. In fact, I'm missing everything, and I feel so bare.
I am missing everything.
Aw, well, and of course, even though you're totally got the makeup on and everything, you're saying that you feel completely like.
I know. How is that? That I get the extra little bit of makeup on this morning and no jewelry. Not a watch, not my ring, nothing.
And she's got plans after this. So, if you're a lady, you know how that can mess up your morning if you're completely bare. But no, good thing is you don't have the whole day, right? You can go back and put something on.
Yes, I can go back and put my jewelry on.
Well, it's been a tough week for you. I could tell. It's really hard. Ooh, man, these are the days of our lives. Well, for me, it was a great week. I'm not going to lie. One of the things that, I don't know if you get song crushes. Do you go through song crushes where you're totally crushing on a song, and because of the beauty of YouTube, Bluetooth in the car, you happen to play it often?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad I'm not alone there. Because,
no way.
but I've learned I have to siphon off the listening, otherwise I get tired of it. Like right now, my song crush, Cody Johnson with You I Am.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, good night. I love it. And I just envisioned me being able to dance with someone that knows how to dance to that song, which would be a hard song to dance to because of the change up. So I totally.
Your brother could do it.
I think he could. Challenge. Maybe in a couple weeks here. Remember, we've got our July celebration at Dalton's coming up in a couple weeks. So we're going to definitely see if he can make it happen, and we'll test him. We'll see. But yeah.
Well, and this is my birthday month.
Oh, that is right. And, that is something, too. We had some birthday celebration yesterday.
Yes, we did. We did.
I am one lucky lady for many reasons, and one of those happened to be my lovely husband, and he is such a great trooper, so he was spoiling us on his birthday, letting Jen and I get out so we could go visit with some, potential guests and get to meet somebody while he and the boys stayed at the house just kind of chilling, which he would.
He babysat my kid on his birthday.
But he's so sweet.
God bless you, Brandon.
I know, but he's, and he would have been chilling at the house anyway, so they had a great time. It wasn't a big deal, but man, what a good band. So happy birthday, darling. I know you certainly, you still skateboard, so I know you still got a lot of years left in you. Can you believe it?
That's right.
The Old Man Skateboard Club. So anyway, yeah, so we had that yesterday, but yeah, back to the song crush. So the Cody Johnson, I started having to regulate on myself, so I have to stop the replay action because I'm starting to get sick of it, and I love the song that I need to at least dance to it one time before I completely have to turn it to the side, don't you think? So I'm just going to sidebar it for a while, for a couple weeks, because I love the song, but I think I replayed it too much this week.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Loved it. But yeah, that was my week. So pretty uneventful, which was great. I mean, we don't want anything too crazy going on. We were just looking forward to this. Of course, our show this morning, getting ready, because we've got it's a jam-packed weekend, not just for us, but everybody in the community. So let's, of course, if you don't already know, Lone Star Community Radio, Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1, also on irlonestar.com, and we've even got the app if you're pretty savvy like that. So we love to, certainly reach out and partner with a lot of businesses and organizations. And that's what we're doing this weekend too. And our special guest is here to discuss it. We've got American Legion Commander-elect, is that right? Commander-elect, Mr. Doug Burrell with us, and he's going to be discussing not only the great things that this organization does in the community, but in particular their third annual Great Conroe Hot Dog Giveaway tomorrow, right? Am I getting that right on the third annual Great Conroe Hot Dog Giveaway? Yeah,
Yes,
I got it
very
right.
good.
Bam, bam. Yeah, so it is a great
There's a first time for everything.
Okay, it's going to be like that. All right. All right. Hold up, Mike. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. So, that being said, so they are going to be out there tomorrow from 11 to 2 giving out hot dogs. And it's just such a great free event. But what's even better is they're here beyond tomorrow's event. They go out and help others in the community, a lot of veterans, a lot of children, just to inspire and lead them on the path. So I'm so excited that Doug's going to be here with us today to share about it. And we're going to be broadcasting live there tomorrow. And Jen and I are even going to be showing up because we would not miss a chance, of course, to get out and meet others in the community. But I happen to be a hot dog lover.
Yeah.
Okay. Just saying. All right. So that being said, let's talk about other things going on because I know there's so many.
Like the weather?
Oh, boo. Dang. She always keeps me on check. Okay. Yes. Right now it happens to be 77 degrees outside. Bam. Thank you, Segway. And it's going to get actually to a high of 93. But it looks like it's going to be beautiful. I don't see any chances of rain. So, you got to give a little, take a little. If we're going to get that dry weather, we're going to get the heat. So be ready. And yeah, water, patience, sweetness. Okay.
Yes.
And then traffic-wise, right now, it's pretty easy breezy. I mean, it's 8 after the hour on a Saturday morning. I don't see any troubles on the freeway, but of course, 45 is what I like to call NASCAR. Anything's possible, so
Absolutely.
just be careful out there. You know how it is. And of course, on the road, kind and courteous, especially with the 4th of July traffic. There's going to be a lot of people that are traveling back and forth, particularly at night, and certainly you want to be just cautious on the roads throughout the late hour evenings, throughout the rest of the week. I'm sure it is going to be, something you want to be aware of other drivers that may not be, doing the right thing.
That's right.
So that being said, let's talk about everything going on. So we've got, of course, it being July 1st. What's going on today, Jen?
Today, Freedom Fest in downtown Montgomery starts today.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
That's a huge event here.
Yes. They're having an all-day barbecue cook-off, and they have things that looks like pretty much every hour. They're going to have a parade, anything but a trailer.
Nice.
Yes.
And I love a parade. We used to decorate, or the kids, they like to decorate, and who doesn't love, waving and going through a parade? That's so fun.
So it looks like it starts at 10 a.m. in downtown Montgomery, and for more information, visit experiencemontgomery.com.
I love that. And yes, it's one of the larger events that Montgomery holds each year for a lot of the community. And I know there's even going to be a fireworks show tonight. So it's going to be fantastic. And yes, like we discussed, our special guest today, and of course we'll be broadcasting live, third annual Great Conroe Hot Dog Giveaway is going to be tomorrow from 11 to 2 at Tejas Bingo right here in Conroe. And we're going to be, the station, Lone Star Community Radio, is going to be broadcasting live the entire time because it is such a great event. And they've had such a wonderful response. Doug's going to tell us all about it, as well as other things that American Legion does for our community and those veterans that want and need to give back and just need some help. So that being said, it's going on tomorrow, again, from 11 to 2.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you were saying later in the week, because on the 4th, sure, but even before then, what's going on?
Monday, July 3rd at 8 p.m. is Houston Symphony's Star Spangled Salute at Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion in the Woodlands. Gates open at 6:30. Tickets are not required. This is a free event.
Now, that blew my mind when I saw that because I haven't heard of that going on. And maybe now they've actually, I think, been doing it for like, what?
27 years.
Yeah, so it just reminds you how great our community is and how much history in this. I mean, 27 years, that's remarkable. But to be doing it free with no ticket required, I was like, that's fantastic. So
yes.
I think it'd be a lovely way to kick off, your 4th of July holiday. It's on 4th of July Eve. Am I saying that right?
Yes, Monday the 3rd.
Yeah, Monday at 8. So gates open at 6:30, sure. And then, like we were saying, 4th of July events galore throughout throughout the city, throughout Greater Houston, and I'm sure throughout, of course, the whole U.S. But in particular, I'm just so impressed with how many great things are going on. As a native Houstonian and native Texan, I'm so proud our city is represented. I mean, you can think of every touch point community in this area, and they're holding large events, including the Town Green Park, Waterway Square, and the Woodlands is going to be having their own event for a fireworks show, and Town Center Park 4th of July celebration in Kingwood, Texas, which we're going to be at too.
Yes.
Because Texas Joe Bailey.
That's right.
If you're a regular and you've tuned in before, if you tuned in last week, we had awesome artist Texas Joe Bailey join us, and he's going to be performing. He invited us to join him, and we couldn't pass it up. So that event, I think, starts at 3 on, but you'll be able to find us, other artists, but Texas Joe is definitely worth just going out there in general. And of course, the fireworks show, but there's going to be all kinds of music. And I mean, then there's more like the Freedom Over Texas at Eleanor Tinsley Park, which I didn't realize till Jennifer called me out where it was. It'd be on Allen Parkway near 45, so in the city. I didn't think about it. I was like, I don't know, it's somewhere in the city.
Over on Buffalo Bayou.
Yeah. And then Miller Outdoor Theater, free. Now, the Freedom Over Texas, I think that does cost a little money, but a lot of these are free.
But Hunter Hayes is going to be there.
Yeah. He is attractive. Not my type, but definitely attractive and a beautiful voice, so I don't mind at all.
No, that's all I meant.
Oh, okay. I was like, and he's kind of a kid. But then 4th of July weekend at the City Center. I mean, Katy Freedom Celebration. I'm just blown away. And that's just a small snippet because there's going to be a ton more events going on. I mean, Pasadena, Galena Park, Deer Park. Everybody's got something going on.
Everywhere.
It's pretty awesome.
Here on Lake Conroe, you'll be able to watch fireworks shows.
I know, and in your neighborhoods, and I know, for instance, Panorama Village does one, so that's the one that I've been to, and I loved it whenever I go, so I was like, oh, it'd be so great, and those, to me, is a little bit more low-key.
If you sit in the right spot on the lake, you can watch, like, 3 or 4 different fireworks shows going on at the same time.
Really? Like, in the 105 area?
Yeah, because you can see them from Walden, you can see them from Panorama, you can see them from over off the 1097, like Bentwater.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I must find that location.
Well, I can't tell you, or everybody will go there.
Oh, see, this is like the shortcut, by the way.
That's right.
Jen taught me the shortcut.
It's like the shortcut, so we'll talk about it off the air.
Oh, boo. Well, no, I mean, I get it. I don't want everyone crowding our space, because that's the thing. Yesterday, we had another shortcut thing, and I told Jen, I was like, that's another bonus friendship. And Jen's like, great. I love it. Things I treasure about Jen, shortcut and shortcuts. And I'm like, well... And she knows so much. I mean, you could drive around this town and she could tell you the history of all these places. And that's what we did yesterday whenever we got lost for a minute. I was like, well, what's this? What's this? And then I got a little lesson. That was great.
Well, we'll have to do it again.
On a road trip?
But not for 8 hours.
Oh, that's what I told Jen. I go, oh my gosh, we should totally do a road trip. She was like, oh, that's wonderful. I go, like 8 hours? She goes, 8 hours? Why are we going to do 8 hours? So I joked with her. I go, we'll start with Huntsville. We'll try to make it to CCM Houston first.
Yeah, I said, let's start with Dallas or Galveston or San Antonio even. Let's not go 8 hours right off the bat.
Friend goals. Oh, good night. That makes my face hurt. Just the thought of it. That was hysterical yesterday. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so you're listening to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. We have got so much coming up. We're having a great time. Hope you are too. Definitely want you to reach out to us over Facebook, all our social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter, right?
Yes, Grit and Grace Texas, Facebook and YouTube. Twitter is Grit and Grace Tex, Tex. And coming soon, you can find us on Our City TV on Suddenlink Channel 12.
I am so psyched about that. We get to meet with Hefe, a.k.a. our boss man, today to kind of finalize that. So to come, and I know we've been teasing it for a couple weeks, but for real, we should know soon. I don't want to put a date on it because that's how I jinx myself. But we should know very soon some serious times for y'all to check us out. I have an idea it'll be twice on the weekend, so we're really stoked about that, right?
Yes.
It's going to be a great time. Definitely want to check us out for more info on irlonestar.com. All the information there, and check out irlonestar.com just in general. You've got to stay plugged in to this great station. You can learn a lot and just have a lot of fun listening to the music too. So stay tuned. We've got more of Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth coming up next. Thanks so much for tuning in this week, guys. Be sure to check us out every Saturday live, 8 to 9 on Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. Also on irlonestar.com. But more importantly, subscribe. Let us know what you want to hear. Leave us your comments, right?
Yeah.
We want to hear from you, all right? Check us out online, too. Where can they find us online? Damn it, woman, that's what you're supposed to say, the social media. Grit and Grace Texas at gmail.com. Online, all our social media platforms are at Grit and Grace Texas. Be sure to connect with us, guys.